Hello, everyone. This is Jim Ogrozinski with your weekly lecture video. What I thought I would do to begin the video this week is reach back to last week's activity, the discussion in and around theories of intelligence. It always sparks a very interesting conversation in the discussion board on what exactly it is, and it'll all tie together in a couple of minutes. I promise you on that. So, if we take a look at theories, many people have noticed that it did have many of the conventions. All right, it does have a thesis. It's pretty straightforward. There is evidence weaved in and around the personal experience. I understand where it's a well, a lot of personal experience, actually a life story about intelligence. But if we were really to think about this topic of intelligence and how smart we are can apply to any of us, if you really take a moment and think about it, especially if you have many situations in and around your life where your intelligence or your abilities might be questioned, whether from other people or from within yourself. So if we take a look, you'll notice that Ballinger, the author, oftentimes includes some really solid information. It is integrated exactly the MLA manner that I would want your source information integrated. There is attribution where he introduces the speaker. You have parenthetical citations with page numbers, which is an MLA requirement. Okay. Once again, there is significant amount of discussion about intelligence. I understand the topic might be a little bit off-putting because he's talking about his own life and his father and what he's always thought about himself. And we always have those instances where perhaps our intelligence and who we are and what we're able to achieve is always minimized by a position of authority, be it a parent or an instructor. So think about that. If we look here, you have a works cited page or MLA required. It meets the criteria. Proper citation in here. If you look at the source list, you have some really credible journals and articles that are used to support the notion of intelligence. So, although it seems quite conversational or more like a narrative, the idea here is that this, to me, is a research essay, a research paper. A research paper is not required to have all the dry regurgitation of fact that seems to influence everybody's learning to this point. It can be a conversation using personal experience. Now, taking off of the theories, if we look at the discussion boards here, everybody's done a pretty good job so far of pulling together the discussion board posts. And I think if everybody were to take a look and take the time as you run through your responses and really engage with these responses, some of the responses have been a bit thin, but if you were to really take a look at some of the topics in conjunction with the discourse community, a lot of topics that people happen to find interest in that made their way, okay, is part of a community that they belong to, and you can approach this research project as part of the discourse community, and you can use your topic and your personal experience to research something that is of interest to you. And here's just one about the performance enhancing alternatives in bodybuilding. I have to be honest here. During the school year, I've had several students who wrote about training and bodybuilding and doing the research there. There's a great body of research out there, and they're actually to dive into a topic that they have some involvement with, they have experience with. There is certainly nothing wrong with connecting a topic of interest to you, a discourse community, and providing a well researched essay at the end of the semester. Every subject I've read so far has research out there. So I hope everyone uses this as we move through the week. Let me get back to the announcements here. As we move through discussion board 3 into discussion board 4, the proposal. I think it's important because at that point in the proposal, I am looking for a research topic that you're going to carry forward. We don't have a lot of time for indecision here. This is an 8-week class, and we're going to start moving forward quickly, working with your topic. So hopefully this might clarify some aspects of the course along with theories and where we're going. If you have any questions, please send me an email. Good luck.